the Silicon Valley Bank was regulated by the California State Banking Commission. So I would say for that particular bank, California regulators really missed it. The holding company, which owns all of the Silicon Valley properties, including the ones in the UK, is administered by the Federal Reserve. And the Federal Reserve examiners in San Francisco also missed it, because what we have here is a classic case of bad risk management.
President Biden made clear when they stepped in to cover not just the insured deposits, which most people who have money in the bank, their money is insured and it's definitely safe. But they said, look, even if you have more money than is typically covered, that's that $250,000, we're going to cover the money that you have in the bank. Depositors are not going to lose here.
I was involved in an investment that had money, and it wasn't venture capital, actually had money at Silicon Valley Bank, and it was set to make distributions on Friday, and boom. So I had a pretty sleepless weekend.
Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And to all my brothers out here preaching this truth to you, I say Shalom. This is a Montazar from the Chicago camp, coming back at you again with another lesson entitled Restructuring. So the term restructuring, right? You're hearing it an awful lot lately, all right? And in the business world, when you hear the term restructuring, in most cases, it's for two reasons. So you have internal organizational restructuring, all right, where you're restructuring the different management and how the company is being ran. Okay, sometimes you have acquisitions and mergers, and then you know one company swallows up another company, and then you have to cut people because you can't have duplicate people from the company you just acquired. Then you also have restructuring as it relates to debt. Okay, so you hear people talk about debt restructuring, right? And companies restructuring for the debt. Well, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is also restructuring. Okay, all right, and so this whole Silicon Valley and this bank collapse is not going to be the last. Okay, there's going to be more. All right. Keep in mind too, just like you have the pandemic. All right, these things are planned. All right, a lot of this restructuring and this so-called these debts. All right, and these bank collapse. Okay, those are also contrived as well. All right, so you have the elite, and then you have everybody else. Okay, everybody else is going to be the casualty. Everybody else is going to be standing outside the banks trying to figure out what happened to their money, okay, for 14 hours and 16 hours standing outside the bank trying to get answers. You're going to have more of that, okay? So let's take a look at some scriptures. Let's go to James 5. 5:1. And it reads, Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl, for your miseries shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. Okay? So the wealth that you have stolen, right, is going to amount to nothing for you. All right? It's going to amount for nothing for you. All right, let's take a look at Ecclesiastes. It's all travail. It's all for nothing. This is Ecclesiastes 2:26. All right. So Esau hoarding up all this money for nothing. Look what it says. Ecclesiastes 2:26. It says, For the Most High giveth to a man that is good in his sight wisdom and knowledge and joy. But to the sinner he giveth travail, to gather and to heap up, that he may give to him that is good before the Most High. This also is vanity and vexation of spirit. All right, so he gonna heap it up and just turn around and give it to the man of the Lord anyway. Okay, so he's heaping it up for nothing. All right, but it's a testament. It's a testament against themselves. Now, soon, all right, they're going to get rid of the dollar and go to the central bank digital currency. All right. Now, with that central bank digital currency, all right, that's a whole new system that will be implemented. Okay, because the scriptures say that it will be implemented. All right, and that form of payment, okay, is the charagma. Okay, all right. So let's read Revelation 13:16. It says, "And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man may buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." Okay, so you've seen people buying things by waving their hands. You've seen it. You can Google it. Okay. You've seen people open up their car doors, right? Because they had something embedded underneath their skin. Okay. You can't pay for things with, you're not going to be able to pay things with dollars anymore. Everything is going to be electronic. Okay. All right. And for Jake, all right, that's not paying attention. All right. You're trusting in a system that's about to fall. Okay? You're trusting in a system that's about to fall. This is Jeremiah 17:5. Thus said Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from Yahweh. Okay? So there's a curse, all right, that's coming for the man that trusteth in man. Okay, Jake, you trusting in man, you trusting in this system, you trusting in Egypt. All right, that's what you're doing. Let's go to Isaiah 30. Isaiah 30. Woe to the rebellious children, said Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Okay, this system is the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Now, if you're trusting and hoping and believing and praying, all right, that things are going to get better, all right, it's not. This is 2 Kings 18:21. It says, "Now behold, thou trusteth upon the staff of this bruised reed, even upon Egypt, on which if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, unto all that trust on him." Okay? All right. So to Jake out here, we can't make flesh our arm. All right. And we can't trust in the shadow of Egypt. This system is coming down. All right. This is Job 20:4. So we talk about restructuring. All right. This is Job 20:4. This is how the Lord is going to restructure the wicked. "Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, Where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. Okay? So the triumphing of the wicked, right, is short, all right, and just for a moment. I want to close with Psalm 7, and we're going to start at verse 8. It says, Yahweh shall judge the people. It says, judge me, O Yahweh, according to my righteousness and according to mine integrity that is in me. O let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just, for the righteous power trieth the hearts and reigns. My defense is of the Most High, which saveth the upright in heart. The Most High judgeth the righteous, and power is angry with the wicked every day. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He have bent his bow and made it ready. He have also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity and hath conceived mischief and brought forth falsehood. Okay, that's what Esau does. All right, he conceives mischief and brings forth falsehood. Verse 15, he made a pit and digged it and is fallen into the ditch which he made. 16, his mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate. I will praise Yahweh according to his righteousness, and will sing praise to the name of Yahweh Most High. I pray that this lesson has been edifying. Until the next one, Shalom.